Welcome back to Skies of Arcadia Legends. Today is going to be kind of a weird episode. Well, I guess I'll get back to that in a moment. For right now, we got our crystal, and we need to drop it off. And if my voice sounds a little raspy, it's because I spent all night last night at karaoke. This will probably be the only episode I record today, because it's going to take me like 6 hours to record. And again, I'll get back to that a little closer to the end of this episode. But we found the crystal. We're going to show it to Belena. So this is one of the legendary moon crystals, more beautiful than I ever imagined. I'm sure that Lord Galcian will be very pleased. What are you talking about? Oh, well, let me show you. And now we're surrounded by Imperial troops. Hooray. Now this is the real magic. She throws that, and it adds clothing. Or are we to believe that what she was wearing before was just, like, skin-colored, and it was on her? I don't even know. But that's the real magic to me, is that it adds all these, like, arm pads and shit just by throwing on the cover over herself. Specializes in covert operations. Don't have to get your hands bloody to win wars. Sometimes a little trickery goes a long way. Yeah, changed one letter in her name for her undercover name. So is everything you said about your parents, about war, about your childhood, was it all just a lie? Oh no, I told you the truth. I just never told you which side my family was on. And then I became a soldier as well, to put an end to all the wars. Countries go to war arguing over borders and resources. If the world was united under one rule, then there would be no more war. That's why we need the power of the Gigas to make sure no one opposes us. The Empire must rule the world. Don't do this. Yeah, you don't want to resurrect this thing, friend. Red Gigas Rakumen. As bearer of the Red Moon Crystal, I command you, awaken and do my bidding. Well, shit. Fina, what'd she do? This is bad, right? Oh, very bad. Bye, handsome. Rakumen, I command you, engulf these three in flames. Run away! Vice, Aika, hurry, we gotta run. She's summoning the Red Gigas. She's gonna use the power of the Red Moon Crystal to awaken him. Oh well, guess we gotta run then. Yeah, no kidding, friend. Well, there goes the temple. And here comes Rakumen. Say hello to the Red Gigas. You like those magma totems or whatever they were that we fought all throughout this place? It's basically a giant one of those. Lights are set. It's looking right at us. Run! Fina, don't trip. Darn it, Fina. What did I just say? You okay? We gotta hurry. I got Fina, take cover. I will block you with my spine. I'm sure that will block this. Well, the desert just got turned into glass. Good thing there's nothing out here for us to, you know, be destroying. Can't leave you three alone, can I? Stop gawking and get on. Captain, you came back! Ah, maybe we can take that thing out in the Little Jack. Drachma has once again rejoined the party. Don't worry, I think this is the last time that we pull this bait and switch. Ready to links? Want to make sure they don't escape. Yes, Admiral! Well, handsome, now let's see if... Now we can see what you're made of. Hey, Captain.
Heya.
You came back just in time. I didn't come back for you. My search for Rockman brought me back here. And I wasn't gonna watch the three of you get roasted by that... thing. Sure. Get a load of the captain, wonder how long he can act like he doesn't care about us. We literally... Well, we did escape the Grand Fortress together, so... That's gonna build some camaraderie here. Rotten little brats always getting me into trouble. But what should we do about that thing, Captain? Well, let's treat it like practice run for when I finally fight Rachnum. The thing's packed quite a punch. Do not get hit by that beam no matter what. I don't know if the Little Jack can take a direct hit. Alright. Drachma has rejoined the party. For the last time, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they pull this bait and switch again. Alright. So now we have a big ship battle. You have any ideas on how to fight this thing? Just stay up high, see what it does for now. Alright, so yeah, it's gonna have that red hit there. So... I know that there is a trick to this boss, but I don't exactly remember what it was. I'm gonna do the 3-inch cannon through here. You can go ahead and defend here. Incrum isn't actually going to help very much. Ah, there we go. There is a way to see what it does. If you press the X button, it'll tell you what it'll do here. So in ship battles, your magic works a little differently. So in the ship battle here, instead of Incrim being a permanent buff, it increases your attack and defense by 2 for 2 turns. Pretty sure Quicka will work the same way. Yeah, lasts for 2 rounds. Yeah. I think you can use Drillin' on enemies too. Although we can't use it right now, you see how it doesn't even tell you how much SP it'll cost because it won't let you use it right now. Same with Weathley here. We can't use anything that would hit anyone else. We can only use stuff that would be affecting our own ship. At the moment, anyway. So... I'm actually just gonna charge up and charge up. I know that there is a rhythm you can get into this boss where you can make it basically so that you will never take any damage, and you are only damaging him. But this is the boss fight. This boss right here is why this episode's probably going to take me like 6 hours to record. Because there's a proper way to do this boss, and an improper way to do this boss. And I'm gonna show you both. Or at least try to. The proper way to do this boss is actually very quick. So that's what I'll show you first. And then I'll reload a save and come back and show you what happens when you fight this boss the other way. Yeah, so there's Red Ray. And it's gonna hurt. I don't think there's anything we could do about that one. What was that? A few more hits like that and we're done for. Can't believe it, I've never seen such destructive power. There we go. Okay. So now we're gonna have criticals on the red portions as well. Which is what we are going to want to be working with here. So, I'm trying to think of the best thing to do here. I'm going to have Vice charge up. Ica will use the 3-inch cannon here. Fina can guard. And Drachma can charge. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, the beginning portion of this is pretty much scripted. You can definitely take some damage and deal a little bit of damage, but you're not going to do a whole heck of a lot to this guy. And he can do a lot to you. So you want to be very, very careful. Always be sure to defend on those, on these red turns here. Because he's going to hurt. He's going to hurt a lot. Ow. However, from this point, I am fairly certain that we can make it so that we will never take damage again in this fight. But for now, we kind of just have to watch this play out. Yeah, because his only attack is that red beam. I seem to remember you can also, depending on your choices, you can also fly like lower, and then he'll sometimes stomp you instead of shooting you with the red beam, so don't do that. What are we supposed to do? There's gotta be something we can do. I don't know if we can destroy him, but perhaps we can avoid his attacks. When I saved, I mean, when I picked you kids up, I attacked it with my cannons to throw it off balance. If we were to concentrate cannon fire right before it attacks, we may throw off its aim. Alright, what have we got to lose? So yeah, we can... This is pretty much the only instance of wanting to attack this guy during the red phase. So I'm actually going to continue having you... Yeah, notice because she already has a command going through on that first turn there, I can't have her do anything else on that turn. So you can wrap the 3-inch cannon and also torpedoes into the following round, which is very handy. Again, it will still use the SP to do that, but it's very handy. And I'm going to have Fina go ahead and repair us here, just in case. And Drachma, I don't know, use cannon. Yeah, not doing a whole heck of a lot of damage, as you might expect. But on the next round, I'll be able to use the harpoon cannon, which will do a little bit more anyway. Another 3-inch going. Yeah, you'll notice that his health bar, I don't think has even ticked down at all. He's got a lot of health. Let's see how this do. Oh no, it does look like his health bar has very, very slightly ticked down. Very slightly. Yep. And because we hit him before he did the red ray, which does mean you need to hit him on the turn he is doing his red ray. You need to be having a strong amount of cannon fire on that turn. It can't be the turn before, which is kind of what it makes it sound like when they give you the hint. But no, it needs to be, if you see red on that screen, you hit hard on that turn, because you will go first. This guy is very slow. We will always do our action first. Doesn't look like we did any damage to it, though. Well, let's see what kind of damage we can do here. And I will go ahead and focus, focus, focus on all of the turns. Because I'm going to need a lot of spirit for the next turn. Yeah, now that I think about it, pretty much all of this episode is going to be ship battles. Hadn't really considered that before. So I hope you guys like ship battles, because this is what this episode's gonna be. Not necessarily just this fight, mind you, but It's going to be a lot of ship fights. Which I'm kind of fine with. I really do like the ship battles in this. It's like having a third character. It's like, if you've ever played... Oh, look at how little damage that did. And also, did his health bar spike back up? It almost looked like his health bar had been slightly down before and then went back to full before I hit him with the harpoon cannon. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Huh. If it did, that would actually make quite a bit of sense. Unfortunately. Just flying between their heads for a power move. I don't know how long we can keep this up. It just feels like we're only prolonging our own deaths. You gotta have a weakness. Okay, yeah. Don't try attacking its feet. Concentrate fire on the heads. Try attacking the heads. We may get hit in the process, but we need to take a chance. Yeah, if you go with the feet, then you don't really have anything to attack, and you'll still get attacked just as much. So, don't do that. So we're gonna hit you hard there. We're gonna do a 3-inch cannon there. We'll have Fina recover, and Drachma use a standard cannon, which is slightly stronger on this one. Okay. Gonna prepare his attack. I'm gonna have to try and keep a real close eye on that health bar. Because I can't tell if I'm just doing so little damage to him that it's not really been moving at all, or if he actually is regenerating back up to full with every attack. Because if it's the latter, then I don't think I need to actually sit through and do this for 6 hours.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
Alright. Gotta keep an eye on that health bar. I still can't tell exactly. But we keep managing to avoid getting hit, which is the important thing. Nothing. Got it as close as we could. Our cannons did almost nothing to it. It's no use, boy. The only thing we're managing to do is damage our own ship. We can't continue fighting like this. Gotta retreat for now. Get us out of range of his attacks. We need to think of a new strategy. Okay, so what the game wants you to do here is realize you're no match against a Gigas in our ship right now. We need to retreat and regroup. Now, this is the correct choice, and the choice I'm going to do here. The other choice, saying, screw you, take a slight ding to your swashbuckler ranking, and keep fighting. Now, to my knowledge, you cannot beat this boss. No matter how many times you hit him, like, if I remember correctly, if you keep fighting for long enough, eventually Drachma will just get sick and tired of you and just say, no, we're leaving. I thought you knew better, Vice. And the game will force you out. You can't kill this guy. I am 99% certain that there is no way to kill him. In fact, if you look up his information online, there is no listing for what you get when you defeat this boss, because you can't. However, in order to better demonstrate this, what I'm going to do here is retreat and then after we have gotten through this segment the proper way, I am going to go through that boss, doing that same motion of blast him every time his heads are going to attack, over and over again, until either I beat him or the game kicks me out, so I can show you what happens. Although, if I do determine that his health bar is literally just regenerating on every turn, I will probably cut it a little short. Because, again, I remember doing this as a kid. It'll be like 6 hours to make this happen. But, whatever. We gotta ram the Gigas. No, we gotta attack Beleza's ship. If we can stop her, we can force her into calling off the Gigas. That's a good idea. Either way, we'll last longer against her than we will against that thing. Full rudder, target Beleza's ship. All hands in battle stations. Aye aye, Captain. Alright, ship battle number 2. This one we can actually win, though. The 4th Admiral Beleza, in her flagship, the Lynx. Now I will show you the true power of the Imperial Armada. My magic cannon will take care of that little ship of yours. Alright, so she has what is called a magic cannon. Magic cannons are not kind. I don't really appreciate them. I think what I'm going to have you do here is heal slightly since I'm a little damaged, and we'll focus. Yeah, she's going to increase her own damage for the next turn, and also increase her defense for that turn as well. Honestly, Increm for a ship battle is not particularly useful, because it increases your damage and defense by 25% for the turn that you use that move and for the next turn. In terms of damage, it would make more sense to just attack twice. Instead of having a 25% boost, just have... Instead of having 125% damage from an attack that's boosted, just have 200% of damage from 2 normally charged attacks. Now, of course, there are times when it would be useful. Say if you're trying to concentrate a whole bunch of cannon fire on one round, using... Ow. That wasn't even on a yellow turn. Oh boy, okay. Oh, she's still boosted? The heck? She only used Increm, right? Maybe I had that wrong. Maybe it goes for 2 full rounds instead of just, like, the 2 actual, like, grid spaces. Maybe it goes for 2 full grids. Well, whatever. Well, I think what I will do here then is defend, have you use Sac-Res on this turn, defend, and defend. Because defense... Luckily she's also using magic, which I don't think is going to be affected by Increm anyway. Because that's based off your will stat, not your attack stat. Increm increases your attack, not your will, I'm pretty sure. Although maybe I'm mistaken on that. Maybe when it says increases attack and defense, it means both magic attack and magic attack and magic attack, as well as defense and magic defense. I don't actually know. She's gonna use a torpedo, though. That will be affected by it. Okay. Here comes that leveling again. Oof. Yeah, her magic does way more damage than her torpedoes, that's for sure. And then she's going to defend on the turn that I'm healing, so that works fine. Lady Admiral's good, almost as if she can read our every move. Advice, I can't find any openings, her defense is too good, what should we do? Well, we can try and get behind her ship, or we can turn hard and catch her off guard. I'm gonna say, let's turn hard and try and catch her off guard. Our ship is extremely mobile. Trying to get behind her ship is something that everyone would expect. That ship's quicker than it looks. It may have surprised me this time, but I'll always have a backup plan. Preparation is one of the keys to victory, Hansel. Hey, there we go. Okay, cool. So let's throw in a standard cannon. Ica can use the 3-inch. Fina should defend on this turn, and Drachma, blaster. I don't care. We're probably going to take some big hits in this round, but we'll make it work. We need to actually start doing some damage to this lady. Wow, okay, your sub-cannons do as much damage as your magic. Can I have your sub-cannon, please? That is a powerful sub-cannon. It's as strong as my main cannons! Oi. Just gonna launch a torpedo, so that's gonna hit on the yellow tile turn. Which is this turn, okay, fair enough. Along with Wevelin again. Whew! That was some damage. She's too good, can't find any openings. We need to get into a good position to fire the harpoon cannon. Set engine to full speed to get behind her, or wait and see what she does. I feel like waiting and seeing is never a good approach when it comes to a ship battle, so set engines full speed. The enemy vessel is about to circle around us at what appears to be their top speed. Your ship may be fast, but we'll need to ensure that they do not get into position to fire that harpoon cannon. Well, that's too bad, because I'm gonna do it on the next turn regardless. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm actually gonna have Vice focus. Ica will heal here, because we're gonna need the healing. Gonna have you defend. And you know what? I'll have Drachma focus as well. Drachma and Vice. I'm having Drachma and Vice focus because they have twice as much spirit as the rest of the team. So their focus will get me 4 rather than 2. So yeah, gonna want them to be the ones focusing. I can get 8 this round instead of 4 by having them be the ones do the focus. That and Ica's the only one with second level healing magic, so kinda have to have her be my healer if I want to do a big heal. Right. Let's see what we got here. Sub-cannon did not do as much damage that time. That's good. And that's gonna hurt. Yep, that hurt. Glad I defended that turn. Otherwise, that might have killed me. Yeah, this lady's no joke. I have... Like, I could have replaced the main cannons with standard cannons, but... why won't she just sit still like everyone else? I should expect us to hit her with the harpoon cannon. Alright, we're gonna bring the little jack to a complete stop. Speed has been a big advantage here. No one's going to expect us to just stop entirely. So that's what we're gonna do. Use the 3-inch cannon there. Actually, no. You heal. If I have her use that healing, I won't have enough. Okay, so we'll do that. You attack here, and use standard cannon. Suck it, lady. Okay, that did not do a whole heck of a lot, but it'll do a little. I'll chip away at you. Oh, she is still attacking me. Okay. I suppose I should have expected that. Well, as long as she doesn't get a big hit on me, I should be okay. Really? Why do I keep missing on turns where I'm going to be getting big hits in? Good. Lose me. Yeah. I've also found that unless it's a torpedo, it is... Don't bother trying to use any kind of cannon fire on turns where you can use the harpoon cannon. Because if you're going to be using the harpoon cannon, it means you're positioned behind the enemy. So your cannon fire will almost inevitably just be lost. Unless it's a torpedo, then it could theoretically still hit. But we took her out. Cool. Get a level for everyone but Vice. Very nice. Finally, more spirit. Oh, thank God. Okay. Got another Captain Strike. Also got the magic cannon. Hell yeah. So now we can actually use magic that would be affecting an enemy in battle. So we can use things like Pyre and Drillin and all that good stuff. All magic is now available to us. We can also use the 3-inch blaster, which is an upgraded version of the 3-inch cannon. It's an upgraded version of our current sub-cannon, I suppose I should say. Signal her ship. Tell them that we'll attack if they don't call off the Gigas. Roger that. Now we just need her to listen to our demands. Oh, don't worry. She's not the kind of person that would needlessly sacrifice the lives of her crew. I'm sure she'll call off the Gigas. Please, Beleza. Yep, there it goes. Sinking itself back into the sand. Look, the Gigas! There is a reply from Belaze's ship. We've called out the Gigas. We're making an emergency landing. We did it! Yay. Yeah, I'm also going to just kind of accumulate the Captain Stripes for a while. There will be a point later on where I will want to use them. I'm not going to worry about using them right now. If you do use them right now, it's not going to make that big of a difference. Like, don't worry about it. If you are really having trouble with a ship battle, go ahead and use them. Like, I prefer to use them later in the game. Because I feel it's a little bit more efficient for the late game if you wait. But using them in the early game can definitely make things a lot easier for you at this point in the story. So, if you feel like you need to, go ahead. You may have won the battle, but you're far from winning the war. There are still 5 more crystals. The Armada never makes the same mistake. You will not defeat us again. And we won't make the same mistake of underestimating you again either. We're gonna get those crystals. Where should we go next, Mina? Beyond the South Ocean. There's a continent under the Green Moon. There is? There's something on the other side of South Ocean? Yep, green crystal should be there. Oh, that's the continent of Ixataka. Our soldiers are already there. Besides, the South Ocean has a strong headwind. You'll never make it across with that tiny ship of yours. Oh, don't worry about that. We're taking your engine. With that much power, we can get across the South Ocean in no time. We're finally replacing the ancient engine on the Little Jack with the brand new Valen Armada engine. Well then how am I supposed to get back? We all decided that you should go back on foot. You tricked us, we take your engine. I think we're even. What's that saying? Only those who have walked through the desert can truly know its size? You want me to walk? Well, I guess I don't have much of a choice. I never actually thought I would truly know the size of the desert. You can use magic, you'll be fine. You win this time, but Valua is more powerful than you can imagine. And the trip to Ixataka is long and perilous. You won't survive. Are you sure you want to go? You still have time to reconsider. Oh, we're not afraid of the unknown. We're real sailors. We want to see the world. I'm not going to rest until I've left my mark, and I won't let anyone stand in my way. You're rash and impulsive. Hope you survive long enough to meet again. Alright, Vice. Well, I'd say we came out ahead on this. We got a magic cannon, so now we can use magic. We got a new engine for the Little Jack, so now we're even faster and can go through the South Ocean, hopefully. Which, the South Ocean is where we saw all those tornadoes when we were hunting down a couple of discoveries earlier. We also got the red moon crystal, so that's all pretty sweet. Where's the game going to drop me? It's going to drop me right here. Okay, cool. Looks like we picked up the magic cannon for the Lady Admiral. Using this, we shall be able to fire cannonballs charged with magic energy. Cool. Using magic cannon uses up MP just like normal magic, so don't go too crazy with it. Yeah, basically now we can just use our full range of magic in ship battles as well. So that's pretty sweet. But what I'm going to do here is drop a save into a different slot. I'm going to save a new file, because I need to reload my save so I can show you guys what happens if you just keep fighting Rakumen, the Red Gigas. Spoiler warning, it doesn't go well. So I will see you guys back here in a sec. Okay, so that was pretty cool. I'm going through this fight again. You can actually knock it off. If you know what to do, you can knock it off balance right away. I wasn't sure if you actually could or not, but you don't have to wait until the third round to knock it off balance. You can just smack him right off the bat, and it will work. Which is pretty sweet. I do appreciate that. But otherwise, we're just kind of here, doing this forever, until either I give up or the game makes me. So, here we are. Okay, I don't know if you noticed it there, but the harpoon cannon definitely when it was doing its damage, it definitely started all the way over from a full health bar. That is the second harpoon cannon I have launched at this guy. His HP definitely is fully recovering between every round. Okay, so, well, that actually makes things quite a bit easier for me, because now there is really no point in me continuing to do this over and over. I will show you I guess I will show you the dialogue that happens when you decline to run away, but at that point, it really is just this cycle over and over again. Every time it gives you the option of run away or continue fighting, and you just continue saying run away, or you continue saying I'm gonna keep fighting until eventually the game tells you no. Also I did notice there that using just the cannon was not enough to stagger him. You did need to use at minimum the sub-cannon and main cannon. So that's interesting to note. Gotta retreat for now, get us out of range of its attacks. No, we're gonna keep fighting. No, we must defeat him. Can't run away now. Never question my orders aboard the Little Jack. Even if by some miracle we were able to defeat that thing, the Little Jack would probably be torn to shreds. If that happens, do you think the Lady Admiral will just sit while we licked our wounds? We'd be a sitting target. In order to fight, you need to first learn how to survive. There's no point if you're just gonna get yourself killed. Now full speed ahead, get us out of range of that thing's attacks. Hang on, what? I distinctly remember being able to just spend hours fighting this thing. Am I thinking of something else entirely? Am I thinking of a different boss? Huh. Because I distinctly remember being able to just spend hours fighting this guy. Weird. Very weird. Well, whatever. I guess that makes the rest of my day quite a bit easier, because that means I don't have to sit here and do this for hours on end. But, alright, yeah. That's what happens if you are bad. Drachma yells at you and makes you stop fighting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. At this point, it just throws us into the rest of the battle. Nothing's working. Hey, Fina, can you think of a way to... Right, okay, yeah. So at this point, it's just the same as what we were doing before, which I don't really need to show you guys, because we've already done it. So in our next episode, we will continue sailing. Probably head back to Marambo to restock up on some things. Also re-equip Drachma since we found some cool stuff for him there. And otherwise, we will head off to South Ocean now that we can go through those tornadoes and whatnot. So I will see you guys then.